Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss the numericals of exercise of chapter number 3. So the question number 16 is that helium gas in a 100 centimeter cube container at a pressure of 500 torr is transferred to a container with a volume of 250 centimeter cube. What will be the new pressure? Part A, if no change in temperature occurs, and part B, if its temperature changes from 20 degrees centigrade to 15 degrees centigrade. Now first we solve the part A. The volume given is 100 centimeter cube, then volume is 250 centimeter cube, and pressure P1 is 500 torr, and then final pressure P2 will be calculated. So formula applied for this question according to the given data will be P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Three values are given. P1 is 500, V1 100 and V2 250. By putting the values and solving these values, the answer is P2 is equal to 200 torr. The final pressure of helium gas is 200 torr if its temperature is not changed. Then if the temperature is changed from 20 degrees centigrade to 15 degrees centigrade, then we have to find the final pressure. So first of all, we will convert the temperature given in degrees centigrade into Kelvin. For this, 20 degrees centigrade plus 273 is equal to 293, and 15 degrees centigrade plus 273 is equal to 288. Now formula applied again is the same, different, because here is T1 and T2 are given. So formula is P1 V1 over T1 is equal to P2 V2 over T2. We have to find the value of P2, so take this value on one side and other values on the other side. P1 V1 over T1 into T2 over V2. Put the values which are 500 for P1, 100 for V1 and 293 for T1, 288 for T2 and 250 for V2. Now the answer is 196.5 torr. Question number 17. What are the densities in kilogram per meter cube at STP of the following gases? The gases are methane, oxygen and hydrogen. First of all, we know that STP means standard temperature and pressure. Standard temperature is 0 degree centigrade, which is equal to 273 Kelvin. Standard pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere, which is 101,325 Newton per meter square. And for these, the value of R, which is universal gas constant or ideal gas constant, is 8.313 Newton meter per Kelvin per mole. Now the formula of methane is CH4. Its molar mass is 16 gram per mole. As we have to calculate the density in kilogram per decimeter cube, so we will convert this 16 gram per mole into kilogram per mole. So divide this 16 with 1000 for conversion of gram into kilogram. So answer is 0.06016 kilogram per mole. For oxygen, 32 gram per mole is the molar mass, and for kilogram per mole we will divide 32 with 1000. So answer is 0.032 kilogram per mole. For hydrogen, molar mass is 2 gram per mole. We will divide this 2 with 1000. So answer is 0.002 kilogram per mole. Now the formula to calculate the density of the gas is D is equal to Pm over RT. We know the value of pressure, molar mass and ideal gas constant and temperature. So put these values. For P 101 325, M 0.016, R 8.313, T 273. So for methane gas, the answer is 0.714 kilogram per meter cube. Same formula is used for the density of oxygen. So the values of P, R and T are the same, while the value of the capital M is 0.032. So on answer for oxygen is 1.428 kilogram per meter cube. Then for hydrogen, same formula is used, 101325, and the molar mass for hydrogen is 0.002 kilogram per mole, and value of R is 8.313, T is 273, so answer is 0.089 kilogram per meter cube. Then in part B, we have to compare the values of densities in proportion to their molar masses. For this, we will write the densities of three gases. D for CH4 is 0.714, for oxygen 1.428, and for hydrogen 0.089. So smallest value is 0.089. We divide all these three values with smallest value, which is 0.089. So answer is 8 for CH4, 16 for O2, and 1 for hydrogen. So methane gas, density of methane gas is 8 times greater than that of hydrogen, and for oxygen its density is 16 times greater. Next, part C of this question number 17 is that how do you justify that increase of volume up to 100 decimeter cube at 27 degrees centigrade of 2 moles of ammonia will allow the gas behaves ideally as compared to STP conditions. For this, you have to write the answer in wording, and the answer is that we know that 2 moles of ammonia at 0 degrees centigrade and 1 atmosphere pressure will be having volume around 44.8 decimeter cube. Under these conditions, it will be close to ideal behavior but not perfectly ideal, because ammonia is a polar gas and some forces of attraction are there at 0 degrees centigrade. When temperature is increased to 27 degrees centigrade and volume is more than double, that is 100 decimeter cube, then ammonia will behave ideally. Next, question number 18 of the exercise, which is also numerical, and we know that we are discussing and solving the numericals of the exercise of chapter number 3. So the question is, a sample of krypton with a volume of 6.25 decimeter cube, a pressure of 765 torr, and a temperature of 20 degrees centigrade is expanded to a volume of 9.55 decimeter cube and a pressure of 375 torr. What will be its final temperature in degrees centigrade? So the given values are volume, which is 6.25 decimeter cube, pressure 765 torr, then final pressure is 375, then temperature is 20 degrees centigrade, and we will convert this temperature into Kelvin, add 273, so final temperature in Kelvin is 293 Kelvin, and final volume is 9.55 decimeter cube, and final temperature will be calculated. Formula applied is P1 V1 over T1 is equal to P2 V2 over T2. We have to calculate the value of T2, so take T2 on one side and all the other values on the other side. So T2 is equal to P2 V2 T1 over P1 V1. Put the values which are given above. P2 is 375, V2 is 9.55, and T1 is 293. P1 is 765 and V1 6.25. By calculating these values, the answer of T2 is 219 Kelvin. If we want to convert this temperature into degree centigrade from Kelvin, then T2 temperature in degree centigrade is equal to K minus 273. The value for K is 219 minus 273. So answer is minus 54 degree centigrade. Question number 19 of the exercise. Working at a vacuum line, a chemist isolated a gas in a weighing bulb with a volume of 255 centimeter cube at a temperature of 25 degrees centigrade and under a pressure in the bulb of 10.0 torr. The gas weighed 12.1 milligram. What is the molecular mass of this gas? So given values are volume, which is 255 centimeter cube, and we will convert this value into decimeter cube. For this, divide the value given in centimeter cube with 1000. So answer is 0.255 decimeter cube. Temperature is given in degree centigrade. So convert this temperature into Kelvin. For this, add 273. So answer is 298 Kelvin. Then pressure is given in torr, which is 10. So convert this pressure into atmosphere. So divide the given value of pressure with 760. So answer is 0.0131 atmosphere. And mass of the gas is 12.1 milligram. Convert this value into gram. So divide with 1000, 0.0121 gram. And the value of R, which is constant, is 0.0821 atmosphere decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole. We have to calculate the value of molar mass, capital M. Formula applied for this question is ideal gas equation, which is PV is equal to nRT. Formula applied is PV is equal to nRT. So N is equal to small m over capital M. Small m stands for given mass and capital M for molar mass. As we have to calculate the molar mass, so take the capital M on one side and all the other values on the other side. So capital M is equal to M, small m, RT over PV. Put the values of M, RT, PV which are given above. So 0.0121, then 0.0821 and 298 divided by value of P is 0.0131 into 0.255. So answer is 0.296 over 0.00334, and then final answer is 88 gram per mole, about 88 gram per mole. So molar mass of that gas is 88 gram per mole. Question number 20 of exercise of chapter number 3. What pressure is exerted by a mixture of 2 gram of hydrogen and 8 gram of nitrogen at 273 Kelvin in a 10 decimeter cube vessel? So the values given are mass of hydrogen is 2 gram. Convert this mass into mole. 2 by 2 is equal to 1 mole. Then mass of nitrogen given is 8 gram. For mole, divide 8 gram with 28. Because molar mass of nitrogen is 28, so 0.285 moles. Now total number of moles of the two gases are 1.285 moles. The temperature given is 273 Kelvin and volume is 10 decimeter cube. R is ideal gas constant and its value is 0.0821 atmosphere decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole. And we have to calculate the pressure. Formula applied is ideal gas equation, which is PV is equal to nRT. As we have to calculate the pressure, so nRT over V, it is equal to P. Take the V on other side, then nRT over V. By putting the values, we know that N is given for the two gases. So total number of moles are 1.285, R 0.0821 and T 273, V 10 decimeter cube. So final answer is 2.88 atmosphere. Then question number 21, there are three parts for this question. The part A is the relative densities of the two gases A and B are 1:1.5. Find out the volume of B which will diffuse in the same time in which 150 decimeter cube of A will diffuse. So the given data dA is equal to 1 and dB is equal to 1.5. VA is equal to 150 decimeter cube and VB will be determined or calculated. Formula applied, RA over RB is equal to dB over dA under root. So volume is directly related to the rate of diffusion. So VA over VB, we can write VA in place of RA and VB in place of RB. So formula will be VA over VB is equal to dB over dA whole under root. The value of VA is 150 over VB, value of dB is 1.5 and for dA is 1. 150 over VB is equal to 1.224. 1.224 is the answer when we take the under root of 1.5. Then VB, take VB on one side. So 150 over 1.224, the VB is equal to 122.5 decimeter cube. So the final volume of the gas B is 122.5 decimeter cube. Then part B of the question number 21 is hydrogen diffuses through a porous plate at a rate of 500 centimeter cube per minute at 0 degree centigrade. What is the rate of diffusion of oxygen through the same porous plate at 0 degree centigrade? So rate of diffusion of hydrogen is RH2 is equal to 500 centimeter cube per minute. And molar mass of H2 is 2 gram per mole. Molar mass of O2 32 gram per mole. And rate of diffusion of oxygen will be calculated. Formula applied is RH2 over RO2 is equal to under root MO2 over MH2. Put the values which are given above, 500 in place of RH2 and 32 MO2 and 2 MH2. Take the under root, 500 over RO2 is equal to 4. Then take RO2 on one side. So take 4 below 500. So 500 divided by 4, RO2 is 125 centimeter cube per minute. So rate of diffusion of oxygen is 125 centimeter cube per minute. Then part C of question number 21. The rate of effusion of an unknown gas through a pinhole is found to be 0.279 times the rate of effusion of H2 gas through the same pinhole. Calculate the molecular mass of the unknown gas at STP. So RH2 is equal to 1. Rx mean rate of diffusion or effusion of unknown gas 0.279. which is given. MH2 molar mass of hydrogen is 2 gram per mole, and mx means molar mass of unknown gas. Formula applied is RH2 over Rx is equal to mx over mh2 whole under root. Put the values. 1 over 0.279 is equal to mx over 2. By taking square root of both sides, then 12.84 is equal to mx over 2. Take 2 on the other side, then mx is equal to 12.84 into 2. 12.84 into 2, then mx is equal to 25.68 gram per mole. 25.68 gram per mole is the molar mass of unknown gas. Then question number 22 of exercise of chapter number 3. Calculate the number of molecules and number of atoms in the given amounts of each gas. A 20 centimeter cube of methane at 0 degree centigrade and pressure of 700 millimeter of mercury. The given values are: volume is 20 centimeter cube. For conversion, centimeter cube into decimeter cube, divide this value with 1000, so 0.02 decimeter cube. Temperature is 0 degree centigrade. Change this temperature into Kelvin. 0 plus 273 is equal to 293 Kelvin. And pressure is given in millimeter mercury, which is 700. Convert this pressure into atmosphere. For this, divide the pressure given in millimeter mercury with 760. The answer is 0.92 atmosphere. Then value of R is equal to 0.0821 atmosphere decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole. And N stands for number of moles. Formula applied is ideal gas equation or general gas equation. PV is equal to nRT. We have to calculate the value of N. So PV over RT. N is equal to PV over RT. Put these values. P is 0.92, V is 0.02, R 0.0821 and T 293. The answer is 8.2 10 to power minus 4 moles. For number of molecules of methane, multiply number of moles with Avogadro's number. So 8.2 10 to power minus 4 is value of N. Multiply this value with Avogadro's number, which is 6.022 10 to power 23. The answer is 4.93 10 to power 20 molecules. And for number of atoms, the formula is N into Na into atoms. The number of moles are 8.2 10 to power 4. Na is 6.022 10 to power 23. And number of atoms in CH4 are 5. So answer is 2.468 10 to power 21 atoms. In part B of question number 22, we will calculate the number of molecules and number of atoms in 1 centimeter cube of NH3 at 100 degrees centigrade and pressure of 1.5 atmosphere. So volume given is 1 centimeter cube. Convert this volume into decimeter cube. For this, divide 1 with 1000. So answer is 0.001 decimeter cube. Temperature is 100 degrees centigrade. Plus 273 is equal to 373 Kelvin. Pressure is already in atmosphere. No need to convert. R is 0.0821 atmosphere decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole. And we will find first of all the number of moles. Formula applied is PV is equal to nRT. N is equal to PV over RT. Put the values. 1.5 into 0.001 divided by 0.0821 into 393. The number of moles are 4.9 10 to power minus 5 moles. Then for number of molecules of ammonia, the formula is N into Na. Value of N is 4.9 10 to power minus 5. Na is 6.02 to 10 to power 23. The answer is 2.9 10 to power 19 molecules. And for number of atoms, the formula is n into Na into atoms. N is 4.9 10 to power minus 5, Na is 6.022 10 to power 23, and number of atoms in NH3 are 4. So answer is 1.179 10 to power 20 atoms. Question number 23 of exercise. Calculate the masses of 10 to power 20 molecules of each of hydrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide at STP. What will happen to the masses of these gases when the temperature of these gases are increased by 100 degrees centigrade and the pressure is decreased by 100 torr? The number of molecules of hydrogen are 10 to power 20 molecules, and we have to determine the mass of H2. We know that according to Avogadro's number, if the number of molecules of hydrogen are 6.02 to 10 to power 23, then the total mass of hydrogen will be 2 gram, which is mass of 1 mole. The mass of one molecule, 1, is equal to 2 over 6.02 to 10 to power 23. And mass of 10 to power 20 molecules, 2 over 6.02 to 10 to power 23 into 10 to power 20. The answer is 3.32 10 to power minus 4 grams. So mass of H2 molecules, which are 10 to power 20 molecules, is 3.32 10 to power minus 4 grams. Similarly, the number of molecules given for oxygen are 10 to power 20 molecules, and mass of oxygen is required. So according to Avogadro's number, 6.02 to 10 to power 23 molecules of oxygen have the mass of 32 gram, and one molecule 32 over 6.02 to 10 to power 23, and 10 to power 20 molecules 32 over 6.02 to 10 to power 23 into 10 to power 20, and the answer is 5.31 10 to power minus 3 grams. Similarly, the number of molecules of carbon dioxide are 10 to power 20 molecules, and we have to calculate the mass of carbon dioxide. We know that if 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains 6.02 to 10 to power 23 molecules, and its mass will be 44 gram per mole. Molar mass of carbon dioxide, the mass of carbon is 12, while that of O2 is 32. So total is 44 gram per mole. For one molecule, Avogadro's number of molecules are present in 1 mole. So Avogadro's number of molecules have the mass of 44 gram. 1 mole have 44 over Avogadro's number, and 10 to power 20 molecules will have the mass 44 over 6.02 to 10 to power 23 into 10 to power 20. The answer is 7.30 10 to power minus 3 grams. And it should be noted that there will be no change in masses either by increasing temperature and by decreasing pressure. Question number 24 of exercise has 3 parts. In A, there are further 2 parts. The 2 moles of ammonia are enclosed in a 5 decimeter cube flask at 27 degrees centigrade temperature. Calculate the pressure exerted by the gas, assuming that part 1, it behaves like an ideal gas, and part 2, it behaves like a real gas. If the question is given about real gas, then values of A and B will also be given. So NH3 mean number of moles of ammonia are 2 moles, volume is 5 decimeter cube, temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. Convert this temperature into Kelvin, add 273, which is equal to 300 Kelvin. Then value of R is 0.0821 atmosphere decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole, and pressure will be calculated. The formula applied is ideal gas equation PV is equal to nRT. Then P is equal to nRT over V. All the values are given above. Value of n is 2, R 0.0821, then temperature 300 Kelvin. By solving this, the answer for pressure is 9.852 atmosphere. For real gas, the values of A and B are given, which are 4.17 atmosphere decimeter 6 per mole square and B 0.0371 decimeter cube per mole, and P is required. So formula for this pressure will be the equation for real gas equation. P plus n square A over V square into V minus NB is equal to nRT. This is the real gas equation. Then P plus n square A over V square, take V minus NB on the other side. Then nRT over V minus NB. Then P is equal to nRT over V minus NB minus n square A over V square. Now take n square A over V square on the other side. It will be subtracted. Now put the values which are given in the data. Then value for pressure is 9.813 atmosphere. In B part, the decrease in pressure is required. So decrease in pressure is equal to 9.852 minus 9.813. So answer is 0.037 atmosphere. The difference between ideal pressure and actual pressure is 0.037 atmosphere. Part C of question number 24 is that, do you expect the same decrease in pressure of the 2 moles of ammonia having a volume of 40 decimeter cube and a temperature of 27 degrees centigrade? Now the number of moles of ammonia are 2 and volume is 40 decimeter cube instead of 5 decimeter cube. Temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. Convert this temperature into Kelvin. Value of R is same, which is 0.0821 atmosphere decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole. Pressure is required. Formula is PV is equal to nRT. Now P is equal to nRT over V. Put these values. Two into 0.0821 10 to power into 300. 2 into 0.0821 into 300 over 40. So pressure is 1.2315 atmosphere. Then for ideal gases, A and B are given, and real gas equation is P plus n square over V square into V minus NB is equal to nRT. Take V minus NB on the other side, it will divide. Then take n square A over V square on the other side, it will be subtracted. Now 40 into 0.0821 into 300 divided by 40 minus 2 into 0.0371 minus 40 square into 4.17 over 40 square. Number of moles are 2. So 2 square into 4.17 divided by 40 square. So value of pressure is 1.2308. Now the difference between these two values. Decrease in pressure is equal to 1.2315 minus 1.2308. The answer is 0.0007 atmosphere.